Hey, what's up YouTube? Eric here from Guided. We are back out at the range today and I have another rifle to set up. Let me turn you around here and show you what we got. We got a Fierce. It's a Carbon Rogue 7mm PRC. This is a nice rifle. Looks like a 22 or 24 inch barrel. I have to measure it. Bolt. Got the tally rings he picked up. We'll get that out of there in a second. Looking at the scope, we're going to go with the Husqvarna Blue Diamond 5-20 by 50. For those of you who are new here to the channel, I am a hunting guide here in Northeast Wyoming. My father-in-law is a Husqvarna scope dealer, and when guys get these scopes, a lot of times I'm the one that sets them up for them. A lot of these guys, not this guy, but a lot of the customers that buy these scopes, they're from back east, and they don't have a range long enough to get the data to get the custom turret. So I do that part here in Wyoming. Like I said, we get it shooting here at this. I have a 200 yard range here, and then we'll go up to the 1,000 yard range once we get it dialed in. Let me show you the rest of the stuff here. Get this thing rolling. Alright, so it looks like he picked up a couple boxes of the Hornady 175 grain ELDX. Hopefully this shoots. This is all he's got. Impact Sports hearing protection. I got my phone scope adapter. I can film through my spotting scope. My spotting scope is a Kowa TSN 884. I got my Caldwell Rest. Picked that up off Midway USA. Screwdriver torque wrench off Amazon. My Garmin chronograph, and then my gunsmith and screwdriver kit. Picked that up off Midway. Got the leveling kit from Wheeler. We'll get this thing out of the box here. I'll get it all mounted up. We'll get this thing rolling. All right, take a look at that. That is a good looking rig right there. Let me tell you, that rifle is light. That's a carbon fiber stock. It's got a carbon fiber barrel. I think it's 22 inches. I could be wrong. With the brakes, probably 24. Got some clearance there. It's close, but got some clearance. I had a little bit more room to go back on the scope, but he's a tall guy like me. It should be pretty close for him. If not, I can always adjust it back when I give it to him. That is a nice looking rig. I'm gonna grab a couple targets here and head down to the backstop. It's a pretty nice rifle. A lot of guys like Fierce, a lot of guys don't like Fierce. You get on these forums and they've had some problems, but I think a lot of them are good. I've set up a couple Fierce rifles now, and they've all shot pretty good. I don't know, they're expensive. You know, they're really expensive. That gun there's probably $2,300 just for the rifle. Hopefully it shoots for this guy. It's good caliber. The 7 PRC, designed to shoot them real long, heavy bullets. Be a good elk gun. Be a good gun to pack in the mountains. I'm gonna put a couple targets up here. For those of you who haven't seen this before or haven't watched my channel, I put this backstop together. I just had some scrap pieces of wood laying around. This is an 8x8 post, 1x12 pine horse stall mat, and I had some bullets going through the backstop, so I put 3-inch board. I had some scraps. Take a look at that. I don't think the bullets are going to be going through there now. 8 inches of sand in here. And I packed it down pretty good, and then I'm going to put that board on top like it was, so when I'm shooting at this, the sand was flying out onto the ground. We'll get this cap back on it. This is just to keep the sand from flying out the top. If any of you guys have this rifle, let me know how yours shoots, what grain bullet it likes. If there's something else, if this gun doesn't shoot this, what else you should think I should try. I can go to the store and just pick random stuff off the shelf, but if you guys are having good luck with a certain ammo, a certain bullet, a certain weight, let me know. Might save me some time, but hopefully this shoots with what we got. So I'm gonna get back over to the bench and we'll get rolling. It's a good looking round, guys. 7 PRC. One click is 1/3 MOA, or 0.36 of an inch at 100 yards. So three clicks, it would be 1 inch or 1 MOA. So let's shoot again. . 'Cause 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 'C Ooh. All right, I'm gonna let this thing cool. I'm gonna set it out here out of the sun. Leave the bolt open. We'll look at the chronograph here. All right, guys. So the chronograph is saying average is 2780. The box is saying 3000. They must have been using a 26-inch barrel to get that number. Make it look real good to sell that cartridge. Yeah, it'd be 220 feet a second difference. So, yeah, I guess it is what it is. We'll, like I said, I'll let it cool down and then we'll shoot it again. I just on Fierce's website, and they actually guarantee a 3/4 MOA group with this rifle, which is really good. Obviously, we haven't seen that yet. I've only shot 3 shots to make a group, but they do offer this in a 20, a 22, and a 24-inch barrel. It doesn't say if it's a proof barrel or not. It looks like a proof barrel, but I don't think it is. If you guys know what barrel this is, let me know. Leave a comment down below. It doesn't say what ammo that they use from the factory. I don't know why they don't give that information in the listing, but I guess I could email them if I can't get it shoot. We will shoot 3 more shots. Man, that is not good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it here in a second and see if that makes a difference here. All right, we got it all. It's all cleaned, cool, and we will shoot again here. Hopefully, it makes a difference. All right, well, that's a no-go. Definitely over an inch, probably 1.5 inch group. I am going to check the torque on these action screws and see where they're at. Allen head. Let me go 55. It was about 40 inch-pounds is what these were. They actually weren't super tight. I mean, they were tight, but they weren't super tight. So a couple other manufacturers recommended 55 inch-pounds of torque for the setting. So I took it to 55. I'll let it cool down for about 2 more minutes, and then we'll shoot 3 more shots. Yeah, I think I'm done. Just wasting my time now. Alright guys, so I am heading over to the backstop. I don't know what to think about this rifle. I looked up the warranty on Fierce's website, and it has a 3/4 inch MOA guarantee. So it says if you exhaust every effort and you still feel like you can't achieve the group size, and then you can send it back. Looks like it's on your dime to send it in. If they shoot it and it falls within 3/4 inch group at 100 yards, you got to pay $200 plus the cost of ammo to get it back. So I thought that was kind of crazy, but all right guys, we're walking up on the backstop. So anyway, let's just start from the beginning. Bore sighted hit here, brought it up here, here, and here. Those were the first actual 3 shots for a group. Not good. Shot it again, there, and there, and that's what we got. Not good. I cleaned it and shot these 3 shots. Still 1.5 inch group. This box is 1 inch by 1 inch. They should all be inside this box. Then I shot this one and I saw this pop up. I didn't know what happened. Obviously, this is the round bullet, and it wasn't a fragment in the air. It was it must have been a staple or something that popped back out. So I didn't want to shoot this one again because I wanted to see what this was. So I went up here and I shot, and I hit here, and then you can see it hit there. So I'm aiming here and hit here and here. Now, if you're just looking at the spread, that's another 2-inch group. So even with this, that one up here would have been right here. So it would have been here, here, and here. Anyway, yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to email Fierce and see what they say they recommend for ammo, because obviously this ammo isn't cutting on this. Kind of shocked because the last 7 PRC I set up was a Savage, and that thing was a tack driver. It had a Proof Research carbon barrel on it from the factory, and that thing was just laying them in there. But this one, not so much. Like I said, I'm going to have to find out from the factory what they recommend, and then get that ammo and shoot that and see what happens. So let's look at the backstop here. Obviously nothing came through like I thought. If I can get this figured out within the next couple days, I'll add it to this video. If not, this might be another 2-part series. Anyway, hope you guys like the video, like the content. If you do, hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Eric from Guided, and we'll see you next week.